everyone, today I'll be reviewing Charlie's Angels starring Kristen Stewart, Naomi Scott, Ella Balinska, Elizabeth Bank, Patrick Stewart, and this movie is directed by Elizabeth Bank. And this movie is on Amazon Prime if you haven't seen it. I've been waiting a while to see this movie, or should I say putting away to see this movie. Finally I was like last weekend I have nothing to do. I said, why don't I watch it on Amazon Prime? And finally I have seen this movie, and I must say this movie is, first half of this movie is so uneven and so unengaging. When I was watching it, I was really bored out of my mind. But however, last act of this movie, last half of this movie, has some interesting fighting and fighting set pieces, and there is some twist going on that I found it not bad. Overall, I thought this movie is still very it's not very engaging. It's very movie is full of himself type of movie. I was it's not once it let its audience led into this movie. It's just there it's these four actors, they're just hanging together. Especially in the middle part this movie, no action, nothing. They just sits around, go to vacation spot, felt like. And the mystery for this movie is not that interesting. I guess the spy aspect for this movie is not interesting, I'm trying to say. And the villain, his point of view didn't make any sense either. Why he became villain, or should I say why he was doing that, didn't make any sense either. And especially the casting for this movie is I never seen so miscast for a movie than this one. Especially, I don't know how to say this without being mean. Kristen Stewart, she did not fit in this movie at all. When I was watching it, she's cringe-worthy, she was trying to funny in this movie. All her jokes, the way she was saying it was cringe. I was like, what is she doing? And however, I thought this movie, casting Ella Balinska, this actress, however, she worked so hard in this movie. Everybody else was chilling there doing nothing. Meanwhile, she gave really very, her action scenes were a little interesting to watch. It was entertaining, honestly. I was seeing she was doing her own stunt. This actress actually really worked hard in this movie. And I was like, and that's how it is. And Kristen Stewart, she wasn't working hard at all. She was just sitting there getting this big paycheck. Meanwhile, this actress, she was working hard. And I was like, she was doing her own stunt. And Kristen Stewart, I think what happened is, they got her in this movie to get an audience. Nobody actually cared about Kristen Stewart, if I'm being honest. Nobody give a damn. She's such a bad actress. I don't know how she keep getting movies. So they probably got her in this movie, and probably they hired her. Then she came to set and she's like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing any of these things. So what happened is all the action scene went to Ella Balinska, which she did really awesome job. She's so good. And I was like, only she's the one working hard. Rest of it, Naomi Scott, she's charming. She's just a nerd in this movie. She doesn't do anything. And I think also there was one action scene, looked like she didn't get enough trained. Her character's supposed to be nerd and doesn't know how to fight, I suppose. So I cannot blame her. She felt like she was playing Jasmine in this movie. And I was like, in January, I really like Naomi Scott, but I don't know, her character didn't feel right either. Overall, this movie has really mismatched cast, but there was some action scene, like the one with the car. That action scene was intense, I thought. It was the way it was done, it was interesting. Overall, the direction for this movie is really bad, and all the wokeness message in this movie, I can see it. They added last minute. Honestly, when you watch this movie, you can see all the wokeness about this girl power thing. They added last minute. The whole when you see the beginning of the movie, you see this woke message there. But when you go to the middle part, or the last act has wokeness again. But what I'm saying is, last minute, this director probably came out and she said, we should add some wokeness, otherwise the woman will not like this movie. The thing is, this is not even full chick flick. There's no handsome looking guy. How do I say it? Like no handsome man in this movie, like Henry Cavill or something. Like why would chick give a damn about this? To see Kristen Stewart, she makes me throw up. So it's other woman, I think nobody cared about her. However, I really like this actress Ella Balinska, and even Elizabeth Banks. She's always so amazing. In this movie, she felt so odd. This movie was really as bad as everybody says, but still, if you want to check it out, you could. I guess it's free on Amazon Prime. That was my thought on this movie. Thank you so much for checking this out. Let me know in the comment, am I being so harsh on Kristen Stewart, or you think I'm right? That was my thought. Thank you so much for checking this out, and if you enjoyed my review, don't forget to subscribe and please take care.